Over the years, images of glamorous, iconic, and beautiful women have filled our televisions, big screens, and magazines before the days of airbrushing and Photoshop. So here we are with a compilation of 40 vintage photos featuring the most beautiful women ever for your viewing pleasure. So let's start without further ado. Marilyn Monroe is arguably Hollywood's most recognizable face. Her incredible beauty is still admired and recreated by her adoring fans today. She was known for her glamorous looks and a bright red lip, but she is just as stunning with no makeup and unbrushed brows. Next-door neighbor Sally Field was known for starring in sitcoms such as The Flying Nun, Gidget, and The Girl with Something Extra. Sally became one of the most sought-after actresses of her era. Jamie Lee Curtis played an aerobics instructor in the 1985 film Perfect. Bodysuits and leg warmers are aplenty, as well as sexy dance inspiration. Richard Avedon shot this photo for Vogue in 1966. Cher certainly looks like Cleopatra in this photo, complete with accessories. Blonde beauty Debbie Harry was not only the first female lead singer of a mainstream band, but she was also the first woman to appear on the cover of Rolling Stones magazine. Debbie seems to be edgy and fierce in this vintage photograph. Farrah Fawcett, a 4-time Emmy Award nominee and a 6-time Golden Globe Award nominee, looks stunning in this tennis outfit. Hair golds too. This vintage photo of Diana Ross, taken by Harry Langdon Jr. in the 1980s, exudes sophistication. This Motown diva knows how to work a camera. Excellent comparisons in the film If Don Juan Were a Woman. Jane Birkin and Bridget Bardot co-starred. This lovely vintage photograph captures the woman as they walk together, looking graceful and alluring. Franklin, talented singer and pianist, released many hit singles, many of which are now considered classics. She was the first female artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987. Franklin received her 18th Grammy Award in 2008. She's one of the most honored musicians in Grammy history. Goldie Hawn's film career began in the 1960s with her first appearance in the comedy Cactus Flower in 1969. Goldie returned to the big screen after a 15-year absence in Snatched and co-starred with Amy Schumer. Meryl Streep, the versatile actress, has been nominated for a record 21 Academy Awards, and she's even won 3. Meryl has also received 31 Golden Globe nominations and won 8 of them. Her career has spanned 5 decades and continues to thrive. Holiday, regarded as one of the best jazz vocalists of all time, has had a long and successful career as a jazz singer. Her autobiography, also known as Lady Day, was adapted into the 1972 film Lady Sings the Blues. Billie Holiday was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2000. Betty Brosmer, a 1950s pinup girl and commercial model, was one of the first female bodybuilders. Betty posed for numerous photographs as a fitness expert, and it's easy to see why the camera adores her. All women are beautiful, whether young or old, short or tall. Every one of us is unique, which only adds to our beauty. Now it's time for those women who are so beautiful that they will delight one's eye. Bob Willoughby shot this photo of Audrey Hepburn. Without Audrey, Golden Age Hollywood would not be what it is today. Annette Storyberg appeared on the covers of numerous advertising and magazine publications. Annette is stunning even when she's lying in the sun doing nothing. Carrie Fisher is a well-known actress best known for her role as Princess Leia in the Star Wars franchise. Carrie later spoke publicly about her struggles with drug addiction and bipolar disorder. Harry Langford Jr. took yet another photograph. Kim Cattrall never looked better than in his glittery number. The Sex and the City star is now in her 60s and still looks stunning. Summer, dubbed the Queen of Disco, will be remembered as possibly the greatest disco singer, but she was much more than that. She was a vocalist with incredible range and power. Equally at home in German-language show tunes, racy disco dance tracks, and powerful gospel ballads. In this photo, Sharon Tate was pregnant with Roman Polanski's child. She appeared in films and fashion magazines and was hailed as one of Hollywood's most promising newcomers. Sharon got murdered by members of the Manson family in 1969. Lucille Ball began her career in Hollywood as a singer, model, and film star. With the 1950s TV show I Love Lucy, she became one of America's top comedic actresses in 1951. Ella Fitzgerald began singing after a difficult childhood and debuted at the Apollo Theater in 1934. She was discovered in an amateur competition and became the best female jazz singer for a decade. Grace Kelly, an American actress, rose to prominence as a leading Hollywood actress after starring in High Noon. Kelly left Hollywood in 1956 after marrying Prince Rainier III of Monaco. In the 1930s, the blonde bombshell actress Jean Harlow rose to fame as a sex symbol and co-starred in several films with Clark Gable. She died in 1937 at the age of 26. Elizabeth Taylor was one of the most well-known actresses of the 1950s. She was known for her antics on and off the big screen. Elizabeth looked stunning in this red embroidered gown. Eartha Kitt rose to prominence as a nightclub singer in Paris before returning to the United States to appear in films and on Broadway. Her Santa Baby from 1953 is a fan favorite today. Carol Kane is a stage, screen, and television actress and comedian from the United States. She rose to prominence in the 1970s with roles in films such as Hester Street and Annie Hall. Some of you may recognize her from the Netflix series Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. In the famous photo from 1 million years BC from 1966, despite having only 3 lines in the film, the image of Raquel in this doe-skin bikini made her a celebrity sex symbol. She is one of the most attractive stars of the 20th century. Before recording her hit songs Walk On By and I Say a Little Prayer, Dionne Warwick sang in a gospel trio. Warwick released the album Now in 2012 to commemorate her 50th year in the music industry. Michelle Pfeiffer, a Miss Orange County beauty pageant winner, landed her breakthrough role in Scarface in 1983. She got nominated for an Academy Award for her performance in the film The Fabulous Baker Boys. Dame Shirley Bassey, a Welsh singer, began her career in the mid-1950s. She is best known for her powerful voice and her work on the theme songs for the James Bond films. Bassey was made a dame in 2000 for her contributions to the performing arts. Since the 1940s, the Murder, She Wrote star has entertained us in theater, television, and film. Angela also did work, but you may recognize her as Mrs. Potts in Disney's Beauty and the Beast. In 1941, Ava Gardner signed a contract with MGM to become an actress. She didn't make an appearance until 1946's The Killers. Gardner's personal life was as dramatic as her acting career, with marriages to Mickey Rooney, Artie Shaw, and Frank Sinatra. Dorothy Dandridge achieved early success in show business by performing with her sister, which led to her first film appearances. She was the first African-American actress and singer nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress. Debbie Reynolds is a natural beauty actress, singer, and humanitarian. Debbie died in December 2016, one day after her daughter Carrie Fisher died. Lauren Bacall, an American actress, was known for her distinctive voice and sultry looks. She was named the 20th female star of classic Hollywood cinema by the American Film Institute. Lena Horne, an actress and singer, signed with MGM Studios and rose to prominence as one of the top African-American performers of her generation. She was also known for her work with civil rights organizations and her refusal to play roles that stereotype African-American women. Chaka Khan, known for her powerful voice, large volume of curly hair, and charismatic stage presence, burst onto the music scene in the 1970s. When she was 11, she formed her first band, the Crystalettes, with her younger sister, Yvonne. Jane Fonda, now in her 80s but still as stunning as she was in her prime, has legs to die for in this vintage photograph. Jane describes herself as a feminist and political activist. She is now on the board of the Women's Media Center. Barbra Streisand is one of the best-selling female recording artists of all time and has also received recognition for her work in film, television, and theater. Her Broadway debut after high school led to a recording contract and a string of gold records. She has mastered nearly every entertainment medium available and has won numerous awards through her career. Nina Mae McKinney has been called Hollywood's first black movie star, but her name is out of film histories and encyclopedias. McKinney began performing in Harlem nightclubs as a child and later on Broadway in the Lou Leslie musical revue, Blackbirds of 1928. That's all for today. I hope you liked this video. For more exciting content, do like and comment below to let us know your wishes to see them. Subscribe to the channel and we'll see you in the next one.